Yo, hello guys. Welcome back to the PC part. I'm just gonna go through the drivers, GeForce Experience, Nvidia control panel, and I'll start off. I've been using this card for the last 2 months already a month or so since I got it. And at first I wasn't so happy with it, but then I found out this little trick that I'll show you regarding the GeForce Experience, how to actually get more out of the card really easily. It boosted my FPS in all of the games, of course. It's fantastic. It's an automatic overclocker per se. I don't know 100% how it works, but overall it looks like it just tunes in the card a little bit better. Nvidia control panel is part of the Nvidia Experience now, so you can, I think Nvidia control actually is installed by Windows itself, one of the updates. You can go ahead and Google Nvidia Experience. It'll open you this page. Go ahead and download that. Once you've installed that, you will get this page. It'll reconfigure your games, check what you have in your system, what rig you're carrying, what kind of components you have. You can log into your own account, create your own or anything like that from Google. Very simple. The second one is drivers. Go ahead and check for updates. Make sure that you have the latest card. If you need after the installation express or wherever you choose the directory, go ahead and restart computer if necessary. If not, you can of course leave it, but I always recommend it. And you can go here into settings, and under this, enable experimental features, as GeForce Experience update may be required. So once you tick that in, your overlay will change. All right. So you can go into turn that on, of course, first of all, and then go into your settings. And you'll see it'll open you a new overlay that actually shows above your windows. You can set this up to as much as you'd like. You can go into connect your accounts, Hud Layout. You can put your status indicator at the corners, a performance indicator for FPS or basic or advanced. As you can see, different settings and information lines you can see are behind this logo. Viewers, if you're streaming, comments, same, etc. You can put some of these together or all of them at the same time, which is amazing. Keyboards, you can set it up everything. I really recommend just setting this first open close in-game overlay. I've set it up to something different, so just double check on your side. It's under keyboard shortcuts. Recording, if you plan to record any videos, it'll be saved to this location. Broadcast for Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Different qualities, the resolutions, and the frames, and how much megabytes bit rate of the video, how much transfer data do you want it to be stored. If it's a high quality game, you need to be a little bit more pushy, and of course that'll demand a little bit more, but it's not that 100%, covers it all, of course. Highlights, that highlights just saves where your highlights are from different videos. You can allow maximum disk space for it as well, which is nice. Photo mode. In some games, it basically allows you to open a photo mode, which allows you to control camera in a situation of a game. I think this came out with Cyberpunk. So you can capture the world or any image that you want to stop everything and just take a nice photo, which is kind of awesome. I haven't actually tried it. Audio, straight to the point. Video captures, I think we've already gone through the settings. And notifications, of course, I have everything off. Privacy control, if you want. That's basically it. Now, once you do tick in the enable experimental features, you will have under the overlay here, which is Alt-O in my book, but you probably don't have that. It's probably something else, which I don't even remember. You can go into, and you'll have here to enable auto tuning on. Type tuning, I think you can keep it in automatic, and it'll take between 20 minutes to even up to an hour and a half. Just keep that in mind. It's going to slowly and gradually increase your memory clock and your GPU clock until it reaches a certain point that it's stable for it to decide. It's speed testing it and making sure it runs smoothly. And once it does that, you'll get a result and you'll see the numbers will be a little bit higher. Same as goes through the performance, is just to jump straight into that, after that into a game. DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, which I really love, and it worked fantastically well. It literally, I felt like I have another GPU installed. It was amazing, and I cannot recommend this more. Voltage maximum, I've also placed this is somewhere in the middle. This is as well. All of these are kind of in the middle. I boosted them up as well. Power maximum and temperature target. So as long as it doesn't exceed 90, I think we're golden. 95 is where you should have a little bit of concern. So just watch out. Of course, make sure your computer case is open. It's not dusty or anything like that, and it's all clean. I'll just go over the Nvidia control panel just really quickly. You can access both of these through right clicking here and choosing which one, or just double clicking it will open you Nvidia control panel. This is a general idea of if you want performance or quality, or use the application to decide. Manage 3D settings. You can really customize and work on these two, either per application, really play with it, or generally and everything. And it'll give you a apply button every time you change one of these. I've never went into these too great details. I've always read what's in the bottom, so that's, as far as I'm concerned, my understanding it. So I won't give any reviews about it. But what I can only say is that whatever I did is up to now what I have felt about the game, what is necessary and not. And in addition to that, if you still have any questions, I really recommend just YouTubing or Googling your game Nvidia control panel. It'll most likely lead you to this page, and they'll explain you to that time, to that video time, and to that upgrade of the game, update or upgrade to the game will be relevant. So just take note of that. It might be unrelated anymore, or it might be even less better. But there's nothing wrong in going and playing with these. If you see less performance, you can always change them later on. So it's not that bad. You can change resolutions. You can change your refresh rate per screen, which is kind of nice. Physics 6, which you just leave it on automatic. You can choose which processor, have a GPU, I think, or CPU would render Physics 6. So I let it choose by itself. Just desktop color settings. You can choose here. Adjust desktop color settings. Basically, I keep all the standards settings kind of. I only increase the digital vibrance on both of my screens to 75% because it just pops up the color in every game. Even on the desktop, it pops up the color a little bit. Just a little bit of information from a graphics design time. I think that's the best option to play around there. Not too much. As well, they won't exceed it. You'll see if you can play around with it and check it on like a color of an image or a game while you have two screens or just one, and you're just minimizing it or using window mode to see it for a moment. It's okay. You'll see the colors as is. Size, again, refresh rate per screen, size and position. G-Sync is GeForce Sync. If your computer screen does support it, I think mine does. That's why it actually allows me to enable full screen mode, enable windowed and full screen mode. Why not? I think this will actually solve me a lot of my issues, so I'll do that. Okay, sure. Moving on, set up multiple devices if you have more than 2 monitors or even more than that. Adjust video color and adjust video image settings. Edge enhancement, noise reduction, and the interlacing, which you can actually read everything here at the bottom, or just Google it. To be honest, I'm not a pro, so unfortunately I wish I knew everything here, but I don't. Basically, that's what I wanted to show you guys. After 2 months or almost 2 months of using this card, I'm really happy with it. It made my life a lot easier, not only in just jumping into a game making it work, but also render stuff and video editing and everything like that. It's a very big plus that I didn't even think about, which is started rendering stuff. Until I started rendering stuff, it ran a lot more smoother. And overall, I can't wait for a lot of my games to get upgraded to newer tech to support these cards better. If you want to know anything else, let me know down in the comment. Don't forget to like if you actually enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye bye.